procrastination. It enabled me to avoid procrastination, because that does not help. You can't just be procrastinating, and you said you were trying to achieve your dream and your vision when you are procrastinating. So that goal setting really geared me up. So that's why I want to stop so that others can come up with their own points. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. I remember when we did that particular, we treated that topic of goal setting. The goal setting, it's not just one session. I think we had like, first session and second session. It was like an addition. And, to me, it's something that really interests me. And I think Coach Dan too also talked about goal setting during his own time that he had the opportunity of us to join him. Ladies and gentlemen, goal setting is very important and is part of our life. Everything we do on a daily basis, we must be able to set goal. We must be able to tell ourselves, what are the things that I want to achieve within this month? In fact, like I recommended, like for most of us that are starting this new month of November, we are privileged to be seeing this month. So what is our goal? I recommend that we all write down our goals. What is it that you want to achieve? When we talk about goal setting, you have the short-term goals, you have the long-term goal. And in the goal setting also is divided into different parts. You have the A type of goal, B type of goal, and C type of goal. And these are things we've actually treated, and we encourage for some of us that are just connected. Maybe it's your first time, go to our YouTube page. You're going to see some of these goal settings, part 1, part 2. I would recommend you to be part of it, and I trust that is going to completely change your life. And if this is the way you're seeing the day, you will start seeing it differently. Okay. All right. Thank you, Maximize Sweat. All right. I see 21st century woman. That's my wife. Some of you will wonder, like, where is she? She's at the gym and she's always connecting. So, all right, babe, let's get your
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, my beloved.
Good morning, everyone. For me, I think it's two topics, the goal settings and the law of attraction. I think there's this thing about, writing it down and making it plain, So when we were taught that goal setting thing, like I say, all these things, it's not as if we haven't heard it before, but putting it into practice is what makes the difference. So the fact that we hear this in the morning, it helps us guides us into how to, go about our day. So the goal setting for me was very important, and I was able to put in the law of attraction into it. So it means that while I am setting my goals for the day, for the week, for the month, I am putting the law of attraction into practice. For instance, I'm saying, okay, this month, I wish that I want to own a car. I'm attracted to that, and I'm writing it down in my goal. And what this makes me to do is that I look at the goals and I'm like, oh, so what do I have to do to achieve those goals? And that's the most important thing for me. So I looked at the goals that I wrote this November, the amount of money I want to make, the amount of sales I want to make, the amount of people I want to impact. And I told myself, I won't do this by sleeping in the house. Like, I won't do this by lazying around. I would do this by getting out there. So it had prompted me to make some moves that ordinarily I wouldn't make. So when I wake up in the morning, I placed it where I would see it every time. I placed one in my diary. I duplicated it into 3 places. I placed one in my diary. I placed one on my Bible. I snapped it on my phone so that I'm seeing it every time. So the law of attraction and then the goal setting topic was it for me. And something about this law of attraction, even before I knew what that thing was called, I had practiced it. I didn't know that there was something called law of attraction. But when I want something, I always have it on my mind. Like I just focus on that thing until I get it. Ever since I was just, when I got to know what it really means and how it worked, I started practicing it, and it was working for me. Also, I remembered when something was mentioned, this mirror thing, you standing by the mirror and you talking to yourself. The good thing about those classes that I used to do this thing way back. But at a point, you just forget to do something. So when it was mentioned, I remember like, wow, that's true. I used to do this thing. Then what happened? I stopped doing it. Then I said, oh, now this is a reminder. I will start doing it again. And I started doing it. So that's the beauty of this class that we've been attending. It gives us a daily reminder of what we should do on a daily basis to achieve the desired success that we want. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, my beautiful 21st century woman. She's actually the conveyor of that movement, that wonderful movement of 21st Century Women. She has been doing that for over 2 years now, and great job you're doing. You're not looking at it that you have a wife, but she's also a student. She says she's going to come out being one of the best students from this particular mentorship class we're doing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for your support. And that was beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, goal setting one, law of attraction is the second one. She talked about law of attraction, and now we need to start putting law of attraction to work. Ladies and gentlemen, there is more into when we set a goal, and there is another thing we need to also see this goal come to life. It means that we must have the end in mind. So what do I mean by end in mind is you must know what you are aiming for. The words say whatever you picture is what you get. If you don't picture yourself driving that kind of car, if you don't picture yourself living in that kind of house, if you don't picture yourself, staying in that, going for that beautiful vacation all across the beautiful beaches of the world, it won't happen for you. So one thing I recommend of you is to start putting the pictures of the things that you want. Write down your goals, make it a priority, put it in a place where you get to see these goals happen every single day, okay? Like on your phone, I recommend that you can make it your screensaver, whereby anytime you pop up your phone, you're going to see these goals. In fact, make it your affirmation. We're going to talk about affirmation next week, Monday, by the special grace of God. We've been talking to wonderful speakers, like one of them is Shola Popola. We're going to also have him on this program.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful speaker. So you get ready, because more is coming on this program. So
Awesome.
we will be teaching you, and we're taking you on another step on how your life can be. So guys, goal setting and that, what do you call it, law of attraction, okay? All right, so let's get other opinion. I can see Mrs. Buki Ogunrombi, Alice Mena, Minike Kate, Mrs. Mosunala. Okay, let's get your own take, your experience. It's been.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Ma'am. How you doing? It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, glad to be here. For me, I think, like I shared earlier, what seems to be coming true is the same experience with the first two people that have spoken, and it's about goal setting. So, before you can achieve anything, you need to have the picture of what you want to achieve in mind. So you need to set your goals and then work at how you're going to achieve it. And part of it will be your reminders, your affirmations, your networking, and your laws of attraction. All those things are key in achieving the goals. But again, when we talk of the SMART goals, it's not something you can do maybe within a day or a week or a month. So if they're long-term goals, then you can't tick it off one day that you've achieved it. So if it's a long-term or medium-term goal, then what do you achieve for the day or for the week? Because then it's going to be like you have done nothing. So then there comes your saying that don't just count the days, make the days count. So for me, it's about the daily milestone, so it's like, okay, what have I achieved today? What am I achieving today? Alongside your long-term or medium-term goals, what has happened today? Because if you're not careful, the day is just going to come and go, and then you wonder, sometimes like you are so busy and you feel tired at the end of the day, and you're like, well, what did I do? It's that kind of feeling that the day can just go by and then you have nothing to account for. So for me, that is it, so I sit down, maybe it's every hour or by midday, and I'm like, okay, what have I done? What is happening now? What have I achieved? What do I still want to achieve? What can I still achieve within the day before the day is over? And sometimes you're not going to achieve it, and that's still okay, But the important thing is that you're at least thinking about it. And so for every thought, then you work at it.
Awesome.
In fact, I love that closing remark, for every you work at it. And you said something, ma'am. You said sometimes these things will not happen like now. But one of the things I want everybody to know is that it will happen. Now, I will take you back, if you're a Christian, into the book of Habakkuk 2:2. You see, the final part of that Habakkuk 2 to start from 2, it said, though it tarries, though it tarries, he said, wait for it, because what the vision is set for an appointed time. It means that it may not happen right now. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it will happen. And that's why you need an affirmation, a daily affirmation. You must say to your mind, your subconscious mind, which is your spiritual mind, at least repeat it to yourself 50 times minimum every day, because that will propel it, and it will start bringing what we call law of attraction to it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it works, because that is a very powerful tool that most of us, we don't get to know how to use. Okay, remember what she said. Thoughts are things. For you to change the things you don't want in your life, you need to start changing your thoughts. Okay, so it begins from that. Thank you so much. That's a powerful nugget, and we quite appreciate you for being a strong member of this community. All right, let's get the next person. Remember, it's an interactive session, so let's get others on this call. I'm not going to mention your name. You want me to call you? I won't call you. So just open the mic and let's get you talk. All right. So what topic interests you? What topic has been of huge impact to you? What have you learned? And what nugget have you really extracted from this topic, in this class? So we're really having a member, just a members thing, okay? All right, so guys, let's go ahead and get the next person. I'm not calling name, just unmute your mic. You are at liberty to do whatever. We have a whole lot of people here in the house, so let's just get your take. All right. So the next, guys, like in the church, they say testimony time. So this is this is not testimony time. All right. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Viv. It's nice to hear you.
Good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Afolabi.
Good morning.
Thank you for everything that you guys are doing. Is really life-touching for me. The experience has been life-touching. Good morning, Coach Dan, and thank you for the words of encouragement. Okay, at the time when I started to attend this class, it was a time when I needed to make certain decisions. I needed to practically go off, the lazy bed and all that. I needed to put my life more in order. And I tell you, this class was very, very instrumental for me. I knew I had to clear my head, just like the other people who have spoken. You know these things, but it's just for you to put it into practice. So it was like, that additional push I needed to clear my head, get things into perspective, and now begin to, put things into order. So it's still a work in progress, but I'm very, very thankful I'm part of this class.
Wow. That was really awesome. It's really nice to hear that it's a work in progress. She said she came into this class when she was about to make a practical decision, something that would determine the next phase of her life. And that's what she meant. And, being part of this community and, associating, learning, being a student here has really helped her to, kind of help her to, in some certain decision making that is helping her. And she said it's still a work in progress. And that's the way it is. That is really an honest one. I would quite appreciate you for being a strong member of this community. More is coming because we're going to get more wonderful testimony about this thing. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, the good news is on our YouTube page, we have been able to, have over 5,000 views on our videos that we are sharing. So that's a good news. So I just thought to share that with you guys.
Awesome.
That's over 5,000 views. And, that was quite comfortable. It means that we are doing well. You remember what we said when we began. And that's one of the things I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen. We're still going to have others share their own talk. Ms. Mosulala is here again. I said we will impact 5,000 lives. How many of us remember that, right?
Yeah.
We're going to impact 5,000 lives. Now, we've had 5,000 people subscribe, but we've had over 5,000 that have viewed our video. So can you imagine how wonderful everything we teach is happening? As you can see, you will have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the testimony. So let's get Mrs. Mosulola here to share our own wonderful.
Good morning. I just want to say that this kinds of sets the pace for us on a daily basis. So it's good. We come, we listen, and we run with it for the day. And let's just liken it. If you think you are not seeing results, remember when you are planting, the roots will first go down before the shoots will come up, and then the fruits will start coming out, and you'll be reaping the fruits. So don't let's feel discouraged. Let's just continue to apply all the goals, the daily ones, weekly ones, monthly ones, and the ones for the future. We will definitely have results, and we have already started having results. So just bear it in mind that the result is there, and it will show.
Awesome. Wow, when you hear from one of our elders in the community sharing this and encouraging us, telling us what we need to hold on to, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that you are actually in the right community with the right people. And that's what is happening here, because when you look at what we're doing, she gave a reference as per the law of seed time and harvest. Okay, that's what they call it, the law of seed time and harvest. There's going to be a time where you have to really, sow the seed, and it's going to go down. So the seed goes down, and after that time, guess what happened? It's harvest season. So you must sow. But I also, let us know something about life. Life is likened to like the Chinese bamboo tree. Okay, it's likened to like the Chinese bamboo tree. You know what it takes people that, in fact, let me tell you, one of the reason why you should stay connected on this particular class and maybe see the videos over and over and also help you every day, because you can't know it all. We all go through challenges, especially when you live in this part of the world, which we live in. Many things go through your mind, and you go, no matter how settled or, okay you are, you see that some kind of challenges, things comes in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stretch this time to 30 minutes. Like, we're going to stop at 9:30 on the dot because we're doing members experience. So we are going to really get to hear from some of our people. What I'm saying here is that the Chinese bamboo tree, you must have to water it. You plant it, you water it for how many years? 6 years, right?
5 above and above.
Yeah, 6 years. So guess what happened? Just one night. You don't stop that activity, because if you stop it one day, it's going to die. One night, it's going to grow. How many feet tall? Is it 14 feet tall? Boom. Just one night. After 6 years of watering, feeding it, everything. So you can imagine a practical example. So it means that you have to stay connected. So I'm trying to also add to what she said. So that is the reason why, a lot of things, our mind go through a lot of things, but when we come into a community like this, we associate, we talk to ourselves. On the group, you can have people, you have something bothering you, you can call me, you can send me a message, we can talk about it. I don't know it all, it has to do about mentorship. And this is something that a lot of people pay a lot of resources to go out there and get. But that's why we are here. So thank you, man. That's a powerful one. That's a powerful one. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. All right, guys. So who's got next? Alice Maina. It's okay. Who got Alice Maina? So let's get with Viva's talk to us. We've not, okay, Manike again. Oh, wonderful. I think it's during testimony time we used to sing, come here. Sometimes he say, it's what got me. Don't mind me. I'm only being sarcastic. Okay, so we are K2ga. All right, guys. So if you don't mind, you can unmute your mic and talk to us if you are actually in the right place. But if you're not in the right place, it's okay with us. But one of the things that we need to also share with ourselves here this morning, Coach Dan is not here in the house, but we have Maximize, which is actually there. They have a time different in the UK. But we are 1 hour ahead of them now. So notwithstanding, she still has to be up here being live because she's one of the great part of the team. She's really instrumental and integral part of the team, and we bless God for that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do, and we are called out to also impact the 5,000 life, like the special grace of God. If you look at our views on YouTube page, you can also go view. We've had over 5,000 views, it means that it will happen. He said, no, it tarries. Okay, Kate is here. Kate, okay, Kate, you want to share some?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, loud and clear. And good morning. Thank God it's Friday.
Actually, this program has really imparted, do I say it has inculcated in me, courage. First of all, courage. It has made me not to look just things like that, but to look beyond. And whenever, after attending this class, in fact, if I should say that I'm seeing myself in a different, that is in a higher level, I don't know how to explain it.
Wow.
And I believe to me that it must surely come in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And that is how I pray to every one of us. We are aspiring higher. Let us just be thinking of what we get today, tomorrow. Let us look at the future. Because future is great. And that is where we will focus more. Not what we get today and eat today. Give us today. Let us eat today. Think of tomorrow. For instance, you see today, especially in Nigeria, I see how dollar is going up and my own currency is going. And I'm saying that anybody who is not online now, in order to go up there to join, in fact, we cry in future. And so also will it be in this our system. We are talking of our new this thing that is coming.
Inara?
Yes, that is coming. Coin that is coming. And people are overlooking it. To me, I believe it must surely happen. I believe it to happen in a higher way, in a big way. So I encourage everyone not to lose hope. Let us look in future, not to look, give me today. That's the only thing I'm emphasizing. Awesome. That this program has inculcated in me.
Wow.
So I'm so grateful.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Max Master, you want to say something to that?
Yeah, actually, what the madam just said, it makes sense. Like some people, they just want to eat today, eat and quench. That is a terrible thing. It's very terrible, because if you don't plan, like I wanted to even chip in something as well briefly, because like now, setting goals, law of attraction, etc., and what madam just said now. If on a daily basis we don't write down to-do list, we should have a to-do list. That's what I do. When I've achieved one, I'll strike. I'll just tick it. It has been achieved. This one is yet to be achieved. Let me see how I can achieve that. So each time I see what I have ticked that has been achieved, it gives me joy. Every day, have a to-do list. Write it down, to-do list. And don't just look and say, yes, it's good to look for what you should have now. But once you set plan and goal, long-term goal, short-term goals, so that, like madam just said, if you don't plan now for today, for the future, how do I know it will be terrible? Like I usually tell people that always they don't believe in innovation. They don't believe in this era, digital era, or like an old school. I just prefer the Naira, Japanese yen, Great British pound, blah, 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 what is digital currency. They will cry in the future. So now it's time to think, be smart, and follow the trend. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you so much. I think we've really come to the end of this wonderful week edition. Okay, it's been it's been an awesome one. We've actually been running this program over a month now. So to God be all the glory. Back to God every single day, Monday through Friday. So the strength, we don't know. But guess what? By this motivation, by this your own take, your own personal, opinion, your personal experience of what you have gained from this platform is what is helping us here from the table of WealthSecrets Mindset Mentorship class for us to be able to go out there and push more value out. And we're not going to stop. We're praying that God give us more grace to be able to do much more here on this program every single day. We want to hear more people share their own wonderful testimony. We want to hear more people talk to us. We want to hear more people, seeing their situation changing. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, direction determines destination. You are on this program. You are heading to somewhere that people will be like, wow, and wow will be your testimony very, very soon, okay? So, but I want you to stay connected. I want you to stay and be a student here at WealthSecrets Mindset Mentorship Club. We'll be calling some of you to also teach us, lecture us sometimes. And we're going to be having different speakers come to speak to us, different, renowned speakers, guys that we have actually been out there, to talk. And, we've done different motivational teachings and out there. And they're going to be coming on this program. I've been doing some talk. One of them is Cholapo Pola. We are excited to be having him on this program next week. So you want to stay connected. These are guys that have the proven success, testimonies. They've done it. The experiences is there, and they are there, and they want to really share it out to impact people. One of the things that we say, it is impact that drives income. And we know that when your life is changing, definitely, your income life too will definitely change. Ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you with this wonderful word this morning. I want you to know that every step we are taking in this class is what is called growth. That is how you grow into becoming somebody else. That is why you grow into your newness. That is why you grow into your new you. That is why you grow into more wisdom. You grow every day in life. It doesn't matter. The word say the day you said you stop dying, you stop learning, that is when you start dying. And I will leave you with this wonderful word. And I want you to go and think about it. This word was what I got from this powerful world best leadership teacher of all time, John C. Maxwell. He said, growth precedes greatness. Growth precedes greatness. You can imagine that what we are doing and what we've been doing here at WealthSecrets Mindset Mentorship class is to make you grow into having what is called a very strong PMA, positive mental attitude towards everything you do in your life. And we know that very soon, that greatness will happen very soon by the special grace of God. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful time and it's been a wonderful weekend here again. I know some of us, we're going to be traveling. I know some of us, we have several things we want to do this morning. And I will know that we actually also we really shoot ahead of our time. But you know what? It is members. It is the community people speaking. It is we interacting and talking to ourselves. And it's good to hear from each and every one of us and how we've been staying connected on the topic. One of the things that I think we will do again is that I've been able to understand something that we will still going to be teaching more on goal settings and affirmation, okay? And I see that that is going to help us because I see that most of us will talk about the goal settings and affirmation. Now we're going to be doing that next week by the special grace of God. I will take you in depth on how you can create your own daily affirmation, okay? By the special grace of God, all these things will be coming and we are not getting tired. So guys, take care. God bless you. It's been a beautiful time here and it's been a beautiful week. We hope to see you on the winning side of life. Remember, don't just count the day, but what? Make the day count. Take care. God bless you. And have a beautiful weekend. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone.
God bless you too.
Yeah.